Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be updating you on my Q4 project Use It Up. So I'm about halfway with the quarter and I've used up quite a few of the products that I've put in my project, which I'm super excited about. So I'm going to leave the intro video for this quarter down below along with my playlist of all my project Use It Ups. I've been doing project Use It Up in a variety of different styles for a while now, like multiple years. So I'm really happy with the quarter option that I'm doing right now, inspired by Megan from Meg's Makeup 8. It's just been really nice to kind of switch out your products, and get a refresh. So anyway, without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to start with my skincare products, and then we're going to move more into like the body care, hair care items. So let's just go ahead and start there. I have a few skincare products. And the first one that the first product I finished up for this quarter was this one. This is the Bioscience Squalene Photoretinol Serum. I did not have a lot of this left, to be honest. This is one of the products that, like, when you pump it out, the stopper comes from the bottom up. So I wasn't sure how much further the stopper was going to go. I put this in the project and seriously, like 2 uses later, it was gone. So kind of a gimme, but I didn't know how much was left. It's hard to tell. So anyway, this is all finished up and I've moved on to a different retinol serum or retinol cream from Drunk Elephant that I'm really enjoying. So yep, that was the first one to go and kind of like a quick win for me. My other skincare products I have not quite yet finished, but I'm very close. So I have this eye cream from Ole Henriksen. This is a little baby size of the Banana Bright eye cream. I do not have that much left in here, so you can see that I'm kind of scraping along the side there. But yeah, really, really little product left. I would say I probably have a week maybe left in here. And then I didn't have any other eye cream, so I did repurchase an eye cream that's waiting for me. So I am kind of anxious to get this one finished up so I can try out that other one. I got one from Pacifica. So that is still going. Another one that I'm super close to finishing up is this Jason Vitamin E 5000 IU skin oil. This I'm using for makeup remover. It is phenomenal. I just repurchased one of these. So let me show you where I was. I was at this black line here and I am way down here now. I guess I don't, hold on, let me grab a Sharpie. I didn't realize I didn't have a mark. So let me just draw one on really quick. Okay, so this might be easier to tell. So I'm right kind of where, that is a horrible line, where the label ends down there. So I have like hardly anything left. I will definitely have this done, I would say within 2 weeks, because it just depends on how much I'm wearing makeup. If I'm not wearing makeup, I don't do a oil cleansing. I just go straight in with my normal cleanser. I only use this when I actually have makeup on that I want to remove. So it just depends how much I'm wearing makeup, but absolutely love this and it's almost done. Okay, I also have my lip scrub still. So this is a little concoction I made. It came from the Sephora lip scrub, but there was, for me, too much lip balm in it. So then I had to make it more scrubby. So I just put it in this Lush container that was empty and I added more sugar to it just for my kitchen until it was a texture that worked better for me. So this is how much I have left. It's kind of hard to tell. It's decently thin. I am also at the point now where my lips, that it's like winter here, are getting drier much more frequently than they were in the fall or spring or summer. So I'm now using this probably every other night, whereas before I was maybe using it once a week if I remembered. So I do think that this is going to go fast because just recently I upped my usage within the last week-ish. So I do think that this will be gone by the end of the project, no problem. I just have to get there. Okay, and then the last skincare product that I have is a face oil. This is the Herbivore Lapis face oil. So this is a blue tansy oil. I love this. I use it after my nighttime moisturizer on my skin to just like push everything into my skin, and I feel like it really does help me. I have tried using it before my moisturizer and I just don't like it quite as much. So I'm happy with the position, I guess you could say, of my skincare routine that I'm using it in. So this is where I'm at. It is starting to get a little cloudy, and I Googled it. That's like kind of normal with aging. Like, it's not bad. There's nothing growing in there, but to me, that means like I need to get through this. So this is where I'm at. Honestly, the line that I wrote on here before is completely rubbed off. I have no idea where I was. So when I look at this, I would say I'm right below the tip of the label here. You see what I mean? Like, the line is right below that. So that's going to kind of be my reminder of where I was, because if I draw on here when I'm touching it with oily skin, it just takes the Sharpie right off the glass. I also have been adding a couple of drops, like 2 or 3 drops of this in the morning. Now that it's winter, I am mixing a couple drops just because my skin felt like it needed more. I typically don't use like a set moisturizer in the morning. I just use my SPF, which to me, majority of the year, except for the depths of winter, is more than enough for my oily skin. So instead of like layering a moisturizer and then putting my SPF on top, because I tried that was too heavy for my skin, but I found the sweet spot where I can just add in 2 to 3 drops of this oil with my SPF just to add a little bit more like the hydration boost, and that's been working great. So I'm gonna keep doing that. That has helped me get through this a little bit more, couple more drops a day, but otherwise, you know, I'm just chugging along. If I don't finish it by the end of the year, I'm not gonna be upset. I still will use it, but I really am trying to be remembering to use this every night and just finish it up because it is getting a little bit old. Okay, so that wraps up the skincare portion. Let's go ahead and dive into the body care. So we'll start with my infamous cuticle oil that will not die. I've had this particular one in my project since Q1, since January, but I am so close, you guys. And I know I keep saying that, but like, look at that. I am so close. So it's getting to the point now, so like you can see my brush is in there, but when I unscrew it to like actually use it, my brush is barely touching the oil. So I'm having to do this whole like shifty game, you know, where you're trying to get the product. And it is a little bit more annoying, but to me, that is progress. So I am dedicating myself. I will finish this before the end of the year. I'm using this on my heels. I'm using this on my cuticles, and I have been using it on my cuticles multiple times a day now that they're really dry and really need the help. So instead of just using this at night, I'm using it during the day on days that I remember. So this will be gone. I'm telling you, it will be gone. Okay, other body care products. I had 2 of my Lush shower gel bars in this project, and I did finish 2. I'm actually almost done with another one. I didn't know that Lush discontinued those, or at least it seems like they discontinued, because I was going to purchase one as like to add to my stash because I'm getting really low, and I can't find them on the website. I can't find them on the UK website, so I'm just assuming that they've been discontinued. But that's okay. I still have quite a few that I can get through. I probably have like 8 slices left. So I'm sure that'll get me through the beginning of the year, and then I can figure out what I want to do after that for body wash. But those are done. I also have a body scrub. This is from K&S Soapworks. This is a brand off of Etsy. Highly recommend. I will link the shop down below. She does fantastic body scrubs. It's like a body wash and a body scrub in one, because when you scrub it on yourself, you get that scrub and then it lathers with the water into a nice suds. So it's not like a Tree Hut scrub that's like all grit, which love those, don't get me wrong, but this is a little bit more gentle. It's like an exfoliating body wash, and I love it. So this is the Polar Bear Express scent. It just smells like marshmallows to me. So this is kind of where I'm at. I definitely have been using this at least once a week, sometimes more. It is pretty moisturizing, but not to the point where you feel like oily, like it's not greasy at all. But it is nice if I'm showering during the daytime. I'm typically a nighttime showerer. If I'm showering during the daytime, I tend to use this more because it leaves enough moisture on my skin that I don't have to put on lotion afterwards. Because I don't know about you, but putting lotion on and then having to put like jeans on or like leggings is impossible, and it's one of my least favorite things. So this helps because I don't have to put lotion on afterwards. It's just enough for my skin. So I would say I have probably a third of this left. I'm really enjoying it. I have a couple more, but I definitely would recommend these and will be repurchasing. They are fantastic. Okay, moving right along, I had 2 lotions in this project. So the first one I did finish up. This is the Love Beauty and Planet Rose. So this is where I was at this line, and I've completely finished this up. I was using this on my body after I would shower at night, and then also before I would go to bed, I would put this on my arms and legs every single night. I just find that to be really helpful for my skin, especially with the weather changing. I just feel tight and itchy if I don't put lotion on every night. So I like to do it before bed because then it gets like the full 8 hours to just sink on into my skin. So anyway, this is a great lotion for like spring, summer. It's pretty lightweight, but it wasn't quite thick enough for me for now. So I'm happy that I used it up kind of when it was still fall and warm-ish, like 40s, instead of now when it's in the 20s. Because this wouldn't work for me in the winter. It's just not enough. So this is done. And then the other lotion I have in this project, which I realize I did not mark, spoiler alert, it's not done yet. Let me see here. This is so hard to tell. This is the Vaseline Intensive Care Advanced Repair Unscented Lotion in the rich formulation. So when I pulled this out of my closet, there was not much left in it. I was right here, and now I'm estimating I'm about here. It's kind of like lumpy, the line, so I think I'm there. My initial plan to using this up was just going to be kind of like as hand cream until this rose one was gone, and then I would use this at night and just like whip through it. However, I have put some of this in my little travel bottle. This, whoa, that totally almost fell off my counter. This is one of my like travel containers that I was using when I traveled for work weekly pre-COVID. It's like a silicone top here. They come in a set of colors. I can link them down below. And then it is a screw top, so you can just fill it with whatever you want. And then it is like a flip cap, you know, squeezy. So this is what I've been carrying in my purse for a hand cream, and I really, really have been loving it for the hand cream because it's lightweight enough that like you don't feel slimy after you put it on. You certainly can still like grip a doorknob or whatever you need to do without feeling kind of gross. So it is great for when you're out and about for that reason. Also, it's unscented, so it's not like over the top. My boyfriend has also been enjoying this quite a bit. When we're out, he asks, whenever I pull out the hand lotion for me, he typically wants some too. So for that reason, I'm kind of savoring this lotion. And so I'm not going to use this every single night like I normally do. I'm going to kind of savor it and hold on to it for the purpose of filling up my little bottle here and using it as a hand cream because it is that good as a hand cream. So I have moved on to a different lotion for my nighttime routine, and I'm whipping through that. So you'll probably see that in my empties soon. But this one, I don't know if I'm going to have done by the end of the project just because I'm solely using it for a hand cream when I'm not home. And I'm not home, like, I'm home most of the time. I'm not like outside of my home that often, but anytime I wash my hands in public, my hands are so dry that I have to put on hand cream. So anyway, that was a long tangent. Basically, this is not done yet. Okay. I have 2 last products, I believe, looking here. So I have a hair product. This is the Not Your Mother's Royal Honey and Kalahari. Is that right? And Kalahari Desert Melon. Repair and Protect Leave-In Conditioner. This is the leave-in conditioner spray I've been using after the shower. I've gone through a number of these. When I started, I was at this mark. I have since finished this up. I can't spray anything else out. I do have another one of these that my boyfriend has to use because he is getting like tangly hair since he hasn't gotten a haircut. No matter how many times I offer to kindly cut his hair for him, he's not going for it. So I guess that's fair. But I might just pour some of the product in the bottle of his into this one so I can keep going because I certainly use more with long hair than he does. So we'll see. I do have another leave-in product that I'm also kind of playing around with. So more of the story is this is done. I might refill it. But I'm going to say for my project's sake, it is done. And the last item is a bar of soap. So this is believe from Nest. I got it at a hotel once, and I've been using this to wash my brushes. So I wash my brushes about once a week, I would say, and this is the bar of soap I'm using. I have been using just regular bar soap to wash my brushes for years, and honestly it works really well. It gets all of the pigment out, it gets a nice lather, and it also like cleans to the point where I actually feel like it's gotten all the like bacteria and germs and gunk off of the brushes. Whenever I see people use like olive oil or baby shampoo, I don't know, for me, I don't feel like it's getting all the way clean that it could. So I like to stick with the bar soap. This is how I'm going through this one, is with washing my brushes. Occasionally I use it to wash my hands, but typically not. It is a little bit drying for me. So I would say I'm about halfway through this one. When I kind of hold it up, I can start to see through it. So that means that soon it's going to crack in half, and then I'm going to have to play that game. But I feel like I'm making good progress, and I should have this finished up before the end of the year with no problems at all. So that is going to wrap up my project Use It Up. I hope you guys have enjoyed me blabbering along about all these products. You kind of got some reviews in there. But yeah, it is not too late to start a project Use It Up. You can absolutely start at any point in time if you want to do that. You know, it's just nice to have products that you're focusing on. And there's been times where I'm convinced I would have never finished up a product, or even like hit pan on something, or like made whatever useful if I didn't put in a project, because putting in a project just is that extra boost to like work on things. So anyway, that is all I have. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.